Bitcoin surges above 26.4 level thanks to new CPI data that suggests Fed could pivot soon. On Tuesday, Bitcoin price continued its highly impressive post-SVB collapse, rally surging above the $26,400 level for the first time since June 12th of 2022. Bitcoin's post-SVB collapse rally has taken the Bitcoin price from 19.6 to 26.4. Unbelievable. I would like to say I didn't tell you this, but I did. Oh, these people, man. 6% was expected. They got 6% on the CPI. It makes it easier for the Federal Reserve to pivot. Fed pivot, bail out banks, continue raising rates, bank run. All right, Bitcoin bear. Peter Schiff pours cold water on recent rally. Infamous. Bitcoin naysayer Peter Schiff is once again pouring cold water on the recent rally. The world's largest crypto predicted a steep decline in its value. While Bitcoin spiked 20% as a result of the long-awaited Fed pivot, Schiff doesn't believe Bitcoin is a better inflation hedge than gold. Both gold and Bitcoin prices merely returned to February levels, but only gold's rally is sustainable. Let's see. He suggested the Fed's bank bailout puts all U.S. bank deposits at risk. Risk comes not from the bank failure, but from inflation. The value of all bank deposits will fall as inflation socializes the losses. Let's see. He predicted that Bitcoin would soon drop below $4,000. We know what channel he's watching. JP Morgan, other big U.S. banks flooded with new clients post SVB collapse. Is this true that when everybody's bank account closes, they just go try to get another one?
I mean, I guess what they're saying is if you're in a small to mid-sized bank, you're trying to get it in one of the big four.
I'm telling you, we just need to start calling Bank of America Sprint. Sprint's not around anymore. Start calling Bank of America Verizon. We'll call Citi AT&T. We'll call Wells Fargo T-Mobile. I've never asked a person this question and they did not respond the same way. Do you hate your phone company? Yes, I do. Everybody hates their phone company. There's no motivation for these phone companies to provide you a customer service. Why? Because they know you hate the other two already. They know you hate them, but it's okay because you hate the other two already, and it's gonna be hard for you to switch. So used to, you would call and you'd say, hey, you know what? I need to change I need to change phone companies. I gotta get out of here. I don't like what you guys are doing here. And they would say, oh, no, sir. Like, please do not change. Like, we really value your business. We want to keep you here. We can offer you this kind of discount. We can do this. We can do this. Whatever they could do to keep you, because their jobs were dependent upon them keeping you. Not on an individual level, but definitely on a corporate level. Like, if you start losing a bunch of accounts and you're an account manager, then you go the way of the dinosaur. There's no motivation for them to do that anymore. Now, when you call, you say, yeah, I'm thinking about switching to a new phone company. Yeah, you want me to give you the number to Verizon? I'll give you the number. You want the number? I'll forward you over there right now. I'll transfer you to Verizon. No. I'm thinking about switching. I'm thinking about changing phone company. Because, I'm just not happy that you guys are doing this. Yeah, well, you know what? AT&T's down the street. I'll look. Here we go. What's your address? I see it right here. There's an AT&T 1.1 mile from you. Do you need an Uber? I'll call you an Uber. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. They're like, yeah, how fast can I get you out the door? Because they know you're going to leave and be unhappy where you're at too. They get the unhappy people from the other places. That's what the banking world is moving to. It's tightening up, making a small amount so they all have a monopoly. And that is a very dangerous thing for the country. King Griffin, Fed's intervention SVB collapse shows U.S. capitalism is breaking down before our eyes. There he is. Look at those eyes. Look at those wide eyes. U.S. is supposed to be a capitalist economy, and that's breaking down before our eyes. And this is what you see. What you see is a guy like King Griffin, who's an evil person. Nobody likes King Griffin. He is the founder of hedge fund titan Citadel. In an interview with the Financial Times, he argued that regulators should not have rescued uninsured depositors at Silicon Valley Bank. Do you understand what he's saying here? Mm-hmm. He's saying, yeah, we should have just screwed everybody. All the people who are unsecured, or uninsured, let's just make them have no money. This is what's so upsetting about all this. He wants all the retail to lose all the time. That's what a hedge fund is. They bet against retail. That's what they do, okay? But really and truly, he wants to see this conglomeration of banks. He wants to see them all come together to where all of the small players are gone. That makes their investments easier to manage. And I think ultimately, this is a guy who is, very close to being Satan himself, very close, who doesn't have a shred of human decency in his entire body. These are the lizard people. These are the lizard people because they're so out of touch with what the average person goes through that it makes them seem like they're from another planet. So he says, Griffin added that the government did not have to step in as the U.S. economy was strong enough to ride the storm. The U.S. government did not have to step in. You're correct. And on one hand, it's all our money they're using, okay? But on the other hand, but those are a bunch of regular people that lost all their money. So the government is saying it's not a bailout, right? Well, that's a lie. It is a bailout. The difference between what you're seeing here and what you're seeing with the bailouts in 2008 is right here, they're bailing out seemingly customers. It's what it seems like to me. Now, they're saying it's a loan. They're never getting this money back. This is a bailout for all intents and purposes. But here's the problem. The problem is that the system has been set up for you to fail. The system has been set up where you must participate in the system, okay? You don't have another option really, but you do. You do not have to be attached to the banking system. Does it make your life easier to just go along with the banking system and say, all right, here I am, I signed up. Okay, you got me. Here we go. I left this account, let me open this new account. If that's what you want to do, if you think it's more convenient, then by all means, you do you. But we see now the banks are about as safe as Celsius. The banks, about as safe as having your money on FTX because the government can't bail all the banks out. They can't bail all the customers out. We get a few more insolvencies, you're going to be affected. Whether it's your account, your boss's account, one of your clients' accounts, you're going to be affected. I don't want to cause a bank run. Now, the hike of crypto in 2 years, we could probably cause one. I don't want to do that. Why? Well, because when we do a bank run, that means everybody panics and everybody loses all their money. That's what happens to these insolvencies. What we want to do is we want to take the people that watch this channel, the BitSquad, the largest community in crypto, and we want to lead you through the promised land away from the banking system. That's what we want to do. And I'm going to go through that process myself to try to figure out how easy it is, or are there certain things I have to have an account for that I don't even realize it? Or is there a little link somewhere and I can click it and realize, no, I don't need that either. So we're going to be going through that process on this channel to unattach from this banking system, because bring it all back around here to King Griffin. He's saying capitalism has failed. It's failing. No. You set up a jank freaking system and you forced everybody to participate in it, knowing the system was going to break. And now you want to blame them for making bad decisions. We're here to be the information and education to put your hands in the middle and split the curtains and see behind and realize that you don't have to be a part of that.